This is a video that I needed to make, all right? And you probably need to hear it as well. The product itself, now I know the angle you're coming from. You're going through emotions in your mind right now. You're thinking about your response, but I want to talk to you before you leave that comment down below. This might not be what you think it is. That's the truth. This thing showed up here. At first I was like, what kind of a troll is this? These people high and mighty, who do they think they are? Then I looked at it a little bit closer. This thing right here is called the No Phone. Well, in fact, there's a few different versions of it. The No Phone Original, the No Phone Air, and the No Phone Selfie. With the Air, you can pretty much tell what's going on. You can tell what's going on there. There's no phone in there. Now, the No Phone Original and Selfie are not that much different. Each one is a little bit of a twist. But there is no phone here. You probably have a phone. You might be watching this video on a phone. And if that's the case, keep watching. But this thing here, it represents a concept. It represents a thought. Some people might be a little bit too attached to these devices. You've been at dinner. You've been at some sort of gathering. And you see it. Trapped. People are trapped. They're locked in a hypnotic state into this device. People even, they use it as a crutch. They got nothing to say. So what do? They dive over here. Because it's going to be too much effort to actually contribute. The people that depend on you to have something to say. Sorry, did you ask me something? I would know because I was halfway deep over here in some meaningless thing. These guys are trying to make a statement. Is this a product that you're going to buy? No, probably not. But I'm here on Unbox Therapy with the opportunity to at least tell you that it exists and to explain the concept. This product is for people who are too addicted to their phones. Now, you might think that discipline plays a role here, but I don't know. I have seen people from every spectrum of the universe with all the discipline in the world still locked into that thing hypnotically. I'm telling you, there's some magic at play. There's that little dopamine hit. Oh, you got a heart? That's cute. You got a like? Was it a thumb? That's nice. We are not immune to it. That is stimuli. That's that nicotine. Just because you don't have a needle in the arm doesn't mean it's not happening. This is the No Phone. It's a fake phone for people who are addicted to real phones. The No Phone Air, an invisible phone for people who use their phone too much. 0 megapixel pictures, 0 gigabytes of storage, no headphone jack. That's a shot at Apple right there. And no Wi-Fi. And then the No Phone Selfie for people who are addicted to looking at themselves. The most famous people in the world are all this half the time. Looking at themselves, snapping a photo, staring into the abyss looking for some level of meaning, following that social media and going, man, it would be nice to be like that. And I'm just giving it to you guys straight, how I see it. I'm immersed in this world. I'm not immune to it. One of the creepiest things you will ever experience in your life, and I know from experience, you will see a person attempting to craft the perfect selfie, but you see it as an outsider. You take a step back, and you see them over there, and you see that look on their face as they attempt to perk up, pop their lips out and do whatever it is that they do. It is an awkward feeling you have inside of like knowing that the emotion that that person is attempting to portray through that lens is not a real one. It's an act. Half the stuff people are putting out there is an act. It's an act. There's a social reward potentially associated with it. You snap that selfie while you're in Spain or wherever it is that you're visiting, and then all of a sudden the social reward comes creeping in. All those people on your social media, they start saying, boom, boom, boom. And you start going, boom. That's a little win for you. But was it though? Because how did you actually feel eventually? Because you then had to go back. You had to go back to do it all over again. And maybe through that process, you forgot what the real world version of that might have been. Maybe you had a conversation with a stranger or you shook somebody's hand. I don't really know. Now, right now, you guys think it sounds like I'm lamenting on some reality that doesn't exist anymore. And that's probably true. I'm not saying anybody's wrong for doing it. I'm just identifying the progress, the unavoidable progress. This thing here aims to, I don't know, maybe claw back a little bit of it. A thin, light, and invisible design, the No Phone Air feels like nothing in your hand because it is nothing in your hand. Put down your smartphone and pick up the No Phone Air. It's like nothing you've ever seen. It might be the perfect gift for somebody who's obsessed. And I can't tell you the number of times I'm locked in on like the Instagram discovery page and I'm like, is this stuff I even want? I'm not saying there's no such thing as decent time spent on there. There's plenty of times where I watch something and I'm like, that was valuable to me or meaningful to me. But there's also plenty of times where I'm locked in with the hypnotic beam hitting these retinas. The no phone acts as a surrogate to any smart mobile device, enabling you to always have a rectangle of smooth, cold plastic to clutch without foregoing any potential engagement with your direct environment. That's kind of deep. Look at this thing. A slab of plastic, possibly the most pointless product of all time. It's like a 3D printed, there you go, Jack. No phone. This is probably perfect for Jack. This would be an interesting experiment, though. You stick this thing in your pocket, I don't know, for a week or something. When do you stop reaching for it? When do you stop feeling those phantom vibrations associated with your notifications? Never again experience the unsettling feeling of flesh on flesh when closing your hand. That's deep. All right. Maybe it's a gag gift. Maybe it's pointless. Or maybe it gets you running off on a tangent like I am right now. This time we can go deep on you looking at yourself. That is bizarre. There's a mirror on the front. That's you. That's you. And that's me. And that's you. We're about to take a step deeper into the evaluation here with this guy. Who exactly are you? Are you the presentation? The person that people know on a personal level? Or are you a fabrication of yourself? I know you guys didn't sign up for this today. You clicked on a video thinking you were about to see some new gadget and I went deep on you. But the truth is, every so often, you gotta evaluate. You gotta see where you're at and how you got there. Discipline is still a thing. You can do something about this. You can pick and choose and do a better job of curating what you're exposed to. The stimuli is everywhere. You know this. I don't need to tell you. Your eyeballs are included. Your smartphone is included. Use this video as an opportunity to take a step back. Just examine how it's influencing you. At least that's what I did. This is a stupid product, but that's what makes it interesting. Every so often, give yourself a no phone. Throw a football or something, kids. Or don't. Just play video games till your eyes bleed. It's your life. Or is it?